Okay, picture this. You walk into a room. Maybe it's a job interview. Maybe it's a first date. Or maybe you just moved into a new apartment building and you're meeting the neighbors. You're feeling okay, maybe a little nervous, but you're holding it together. And then it happens. The other person looks you in the eye and drops the scariest sentence in the English language. So, tell me about yourself. Panic, right? Your brain just goes completely blank. You suddenly forget your own name. You start wondering, do they want to know where I went to high school? Do they want to know that I had pizza for lunch? Do they want to know about my cat? It is super awkward. But guess what? You are not alone. We all hate this question. But today, we are going to fix it so you never freeze up again. What is up, everyone? I am so hyped to be hanging out with you today. If we haven't met yet, I'm your host, and today we are tackling the absolute biggest conversation starter in the world. Whether you are learning English as a second language or you just want to be better at chatting with people, this is the video for you. We are going to take this confusing, stressful question and turn it into your superpower. Seriously, by the end of this, you're going to be hoping people ask you to talk about yourself because you're going to be so ready for it. Now, I know a lot of you have been searching online, maybe typing in things like how to answer "tell me about yourself" into the search bar, trying to find a magic script. And that is great, but a lot of that advice is super stiff and robotic. We don't want to sound like robots here. We want to sound like real, cool, interesting humans. I'm going to give you a simple 3-step formula that works for literally everyone, students, professionals, or just people trying to make friends at a party. The biggest mistake. The life story. Before we get to the how-to, we have to talk about what not to do. This is a huge trap. When someone says, "tell me about yourself," they are not asking for your autobiography. Please, I'm begging you, do not start with the day you were born. Do not tell them what elementary school you went to, or the name of your first goldfish, or exactly what you ate for breakfast this morning. I've seen people do this. They start rambling. They say, well, I was born in a small town, and then when I was 5, I moved to the city, and then I liked to play soccer, and suddenly 10 minutes have passed, and the other person is basically asleep. You want to avoid that TMI, too much information. The goal here isn't to dump your whole history on them. The goal is to give them a snapshot. Think of it like Instagram. You don't post every single second of your day, you post the highlights. You post the stuff that shows who you are right now. We want to keep this short, sweet, and engaging. A perfect introduction is usually around 60 seconds. Maybe a little less, maybe a tiny bit more, but definitely not 5 minutes. The golden formula. Present, past, future. So how do we structure this perfect 60-second snapshot? I use a method I like to call the timeline technique. It's super easy to remember. Present, past, future. This is the secret sauce. If you stick to this order, you will never get lost in your own story. Let's break it down, starting with the present. This is the now. Who are you right this second? This is where you say your name, where you're living, and what your main focus is. If you're at a job interview, this is your professional title. If you're at a party, it's whatever you spend your time doing. For example, if you are answering a self-introduction for interview, you might say, "Hi, I'm Alex. I'm currently a marketing specialist, and I've been working in social media for the last 5 years. Boom. Simple. You told them who you are and what you do. Now let's look at the past. This is step 2, but be careful. We aren't going back to childhood. We are only going back to the things that are relevant to now. Think of the past as the bridge that got you to where you are. You want to mention your experience, your education, or a cool project you did. Continuing with our friend Alex, he might say, "Before this, I studied communications at university and I worked for a small startup. That's actually where I figured out that I really love helping brands find their voice." See what happened there? He didn't list every class he took. He just mentioned the experience that made him good at his job today. Finally, the future. This is my favorite part because it shows you have ambition. It shows you're going somewhere. You want to talk about what you're excited about or what your goals are. So Alex finishes his answer like this. "Right now, I'm really looking to take on more responsibility, and I'm super excited to work with a bigger team to create some amazing global campaigns." That is a complete story. Present, marketing specialist. Past, startup experience. Future, wants to grow with a big team. It's logical, it flows, and it makes you sound confident. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds great for a job, but what if I'm just at a BBQ or a coffee shop? I can't talk about my professional goals at a party. That's weird. You are totally right. You have to read the room. You have to match the vibe. The present, past, future formula still works, but you just change the content. Let's say you're at a gym or meeting a friend of a friend. Hey, I'm Sarah. I've been living in the city for about a year and I'm really into fitness lately. Past. I used to be a total couch potato, honestly, but I played basketball in high school and I missed being active, so I started running. Future. Now I'm actually training to run a half marathon next year, which is terrifying, but also kind of exciting. See, same structure. Present, living in the city, fitness. Past, used to be lazy, played basketball. Future, marathon goal. This works for everything, even if you're a student. I'm a student at the local college. Past, I've always loved drawing and art since I was a kid. Future, so I'm hoping to become a graphic designer after I graduate. It is literally a cheat code for any conversation. You just fill in the blanks. Level up, the why and the hook. Okay, so you have the structure down, but we want to go from good to unforgettable. We want people to walk away thinking, wow, that person was interesting. To do that, you need two things, the why and the hook. Let's talk about the why. Instead of just saying what you do, say why you love it. Passion is contagious. If you say, I am a teacher, that's fine. But if you say, I am a teacher because I love seeing that light bulb moment when a student finally understands something, that is beautiful. That connects with people on an emotional level. It shows you have a heart. And then there is the hook. A hook is just a little fun fact or something unique about you that grabs attention. It's like fishing. You want them to bite. If you say, I like to read, that's okay. But if you say, I'm a huge bookworm, I'm actually trying to read 50 books this year, that is a hook. Immediately, the other person's going to ask, whoa, 50 books? What's the best one you've read so far? Or maybe your hook is, I bake the best chocolate chip cookies in the state. People will remember that. They might ask for the recipe. It gives them an easy way to keep the conversation going so there are no awkward silences. Body language and mindset. We're in the home stretch now, but we have to talk about something super important. You can have the best script in the world, but if you look at your shoes and mumble, it won't matter. Your vibe speaks louder than your words. When you introduce yourself, you gotta have that positive energy. Smile, seriously. Even if you're on a phone call, smile. People can hear a smile in your voice. Stand up tall, make eye contact. I know eye contact can be intense, but it shows you are confident. If you're nervous, that's totally okay. Everyone gets nervous. Just take a deep breath, pretend you're talking to your best friend. A great tip is to practice this in the mirror. It sounds silly, but it works. Watch your face. Do you look happy? Do you look bored? Or record yourself on your phone. Listen to your voice. Do you sound robotic? Try to loosen up. Use your hands when you talk. Be real. Remember, the person asking you to tell me about yourself isn't trying to grill you. They're not trying to trick you. They just want to get to know you. They want you to succeed. So relax, take the pressure off, and just share your story. So let's recap real quick. Don't tell your whole life story. Keep it brief. Use the present, past, future timeline. Add the why to show passion. Throw in a hook to be memorable. And keep your body language open and confident. You guys have totally got this. Next time someone asks you that big question, you're going to crush it. I really hope this video helps you feel more ready to get out there and chat with the world. If you found these tips helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you. And if you want to keep improving your English and mastering these conversation skills, make sure you subscribe to 10-Minute English Academy. We are dropping new videos all the time to help you speak fluently and confidently. Also, I want to hear from you. Go to the comment section right now and practice. Tell me about yourself using the present, past, future method. I'll be reading them and I can't wait to meet you all. Thanks so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.